everyone, welcome to my first ever makeup YouTube video. I am super excited, and today I will do my makeup and chit chat and get ready with me for a date night. So the first thing I'm going to be starting off with is my Beauty Blender sponge with my MAC foundation, and right now I am using the color NC40. I don't use any primers because I don't think I need it. But if you want to use a primer, you can. It's your choice. I like to go in with a good full coverage foundation because I have some dark circles and a little bit of maskne going on down there. So I have to double up on the foundation. So first things first about me is that I started doing makeup and loving makeup since I was in middle school. And what made me started doing makeup around that time is because there was this one girl who was in my class, and she would wear some makeup, and the way how she did it at that time was like really nice and pretty, and I was like, wow, I want to do makeup. So that's when I started doing it. And she would always wonder where her mascara was, her lipstick, her eyeliner. And I was done with my foundation. And the next step that I'm going to do is set it in with Laura Mercier translucent powder and make sure everything is set in place. And the look that I'm going for is a smoky, brown, and black kind of look for tonight's date. And next step I'm going to be doing is bronzing my face. And I'm going to be using the Morphe Trailblazer Glam Bronzer. Ever so lightly, I'm going to bronze my face just a little bit. There it goes. Just do a little bit more up here. All right, and now the next step that I'm going to be doing is my eyebrows. Always got to do my eyebrows before I do my eyeshadow. And I'm going in with this one right here, Morphe by Jeffree Star, the JS7. And also my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in a color dark brown. And what I like to do is I like to start from the bottom and go all the way at the top. And once you reach the arch right here, I go very light into making my eyebrows. And just recently I cut the corner of my eyebrows kind of going through a little phase with them a little bit because I'm not for sure exactly how I want my eyebrows to look now. Color it in, and then I'm going to use the other side right over here and just blend it in the inner corners right there. To do the other side. And what I like to do if I have a little mess up is get the same foundation that I was using and just get a nice flat brush and just carve out my eyebrows. And this one right here, I'm using the Jeffree Star Morphe in JS10. And with the same foundation that I use is the MAC, just to carve out my eyebrows just a little bit. Then I go in at the top right over here. And then just start blending it all out with the rest of the foundation that's on my face. I'm going to put a little bit more on the brush, and then I'm going to do the same to the other side. Do it at the top again. And then just blend it all in. All right, and that's that. Now, next move is to do my eyeshadow. So, like I said, I'm gonna be doing kind of like a black and brown smoky look for my date night. Something to match my shirt right here. This is what I'm going to be wearing tonight. And I'm going to go use this Eco Beauty right over here, this kind of brush. It's kind of like a flat, short brush. And I'm going to be going in with the James Charles Morphe palette. And for the base, I'm just going to put a little bit of the dark brown color on my eyelids. Going in with on the other side with the same color, just a brown color. Blend it out with this brush right over here, the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH30. Blend it out to make the lines not harsh. On the other side, I'm going to do the same thing. Just blend it out. Now with the same brush, I am going to be using the black eyeshadow right next to the brown, And just a little bit, I am going to be putting it in my crease. Kind of want it to be a little bit of dramatic look, so I'm gonna intensify this black eyeshadow. Little by little, just adding this black eyeshadow into my crease. See how it's getting a little bit darker on the outside? It's gonna get even more intense on the outside. And then I'm gonna go in ever so lightly just to blend it all in. You guys excited that on Netflix, the Blackpink is coming out on there? I'm super excited. I wonder if BTS is going to be the next one that's coming on Netflix. Because I really would love to see what the behind the scenes is like with BTS. And I'm going to intensify the outer corners just a little bit more. Just a little bit. I'm gonna clean it up at the end to make sure the outer corners right over here is nice and neat. And then I just keep blending, keep blending, and keep blending until I make sure everything is nice and perfect. And now for the inner corners and also the brow bone right here, I am going in with this right here, the Ofra Highlighter Rodeo Drive. And the brush that I'm going to be using is this Jeffree Star JS12. And put that champagne color right in the inner corners. And then put it also on the brow bone. Oh, just like that. Blend it a little bit more. And if you want, you can go back in again with the fluffy brush that I was just using. Make sure it blends a little bit more. There we go. And then for right here on the lower lash line, I am going in with that same black color that I just used for the top, just to make sure it matches. And the brush that I'm going to be using is the BH Cosmetics in number 11. Blend it all the way in my inner corners, just a little bit. Up the outer part with the same foundation. Just go right at the top just to clean the edges out. And then we use a sponge to blend it out a little bit more better. See? That way it can look really more like a cat eye kind of look. And then next I'm gonna go in with is an eyeliner. And the eyeliner that I love to use, which is my new favorite, is the Selena Gomez's eyeliner by Rare Beauty. Looks like we have an audience. So you can see that's my cat right there. Her name is Evie. All right. There it goes, just like that. I like to go a little bit high with my eyeliner sometimes. Depends on how I feel. This is kind of like a little bit of a dramatic look, so just like that. And then sometimes I like to go in the inner corners too to make that cat eye even more intense. Okay, and I'm going to do the same to the other side. Now, it's okay if you make a mistake when your eyeliner is not perfect. What you can do is just get the same foundation color, just put a little bit on a flat brush. Go in the inner corner of my eyes right over here, just to give that cat eye effect. There it goes. And then also for my waterlines, I like to use the Huda Beauty right over here. It's a both pencil liner and a liquid liner, but I used up all the liquid liner already. And I'm just gonna go in. Just make sure it's nice and intense. On my waterline, just like that. Need to get me some more Huda Beauties pencil and liner. Running out of both. Just like that. And then now I need to go in with the mascara. The mascara that I use is the Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes. Now I don't need to go into so many coats of this mascara because I am going to be putting on some falsies. And also I like to do my bottom lashes too. Now I also heard that I think L'Oreal mascara, I heard that those are really good for your lashes. like that. And go on the other side and do the same thing. Now with the lower lashes, I like to go in with several coats just to make sure it looks nice and pretty. Okay, I'm gonna let my lashes dry up before I put on my falsies. And I'm going to be putting on my lipstick for tonight. First, I'm going to be putting on this one right here by Huda Beauty Pool Party. I like to go a little bit past my lip line just to make my lips a little bit looking more fuller.